Hi, I'm Julie Deline, founder of Move as One, author of the book Move to Create, and creator of the game Your Wise Moves. I'm here to talk to you about moving into joy. We just have come off a very difficult, transformative, changing, dismantling year 2020. So I want to talk to you about your three treasures and how you can use them to help you transform the energy, make significant changes and leaps, and start to align with that which you really want to create. Align with the things that are most valuable to you. Align that with the things that are most wholesome for all of us. And I begin with three treasures because it's the foundation of understanding the energies of this world. And that's how the ancient Eastern wisdom masters put it, that there's these three treasures. The first treasure is heaven's. Heaven energy is about awareness, it's higher wisdom, it's coming into alignment with masters of our past, be it Jesus or Buddha or Kuan Yin or Mother Teresa. We come into this awareness of what our higher wisdom would tell us. Because so much of what we create in this world is based on how we think about things, our perceptions. So when we come into alignment with our higher wisdom, we're touching base with that first treasure, heaven. The second treasure is earth. So here we are, we're on earth. What does earth mean? It means the foundation, the form, the things that we are connected to, that we're planted to, the way that we move in our house, the way that we move outside, the way that we walk and engage our body. That's all part of the earth energy. How do we inhabit our space? How do we inhabit our bodies? So that's the earth element. The third treasure is humanity. And humanity is based on how we think about things, how our love and our heart expresses out into the world, how we express and feel love towards ourselves before we even express outward. So these are the three treasures that we can work with, and we do in a variety of ways. But I just wanted to point those out because that's what the game is based on. That's what my book is based on. It's to align with the three treasures. It's to activate and know these energies that we're working with. I've also heard them talked about as three refuges, meaning that these are the things that can help us, support us in a safer container, a way of understanding ourselves from that energetic point of view and creating a refuge, be it the awareness, the higher awareness, be it the emotions of love and connection with others, that compassion, and be it the awareness of truth, the reality of this world. So when we come into alignment with how things are right now, that's a refuge. And so there's all these things that we're working with, but I wanted to point out these three treasures. It comes from the wisdom and that ancient wisdom that everything is energy, that we can transform energy. We know this from quantum physics, and that we can set our intentions to help direct and guide that energy. Now, when we pay too much attention to the outside world, we lose some of our power. We lose, and we get into wanting to control things. We're focused more on the outside world. We're focused outside onto others. And so to be able to pull ourselves back inside and reclaim our energy and get in touch with where our true power lies. So that's not to say that we're being egotistical, but it's to make the change where it is. So I'm going to show you a movement, a three treasure movement that has helped me and helps me contain and get into my refuge, my three refuges, before I extend out. So if you'll take a moment to step back, I hope you can see me. We're going to move with the three treasures. So the very first treasure is to put our hands straight up toward heaven and even reach your hands upward so that your palms are facing upward and looking upward. And just taking a moment to breathe. So when you're aligning with your three treasures, you're impacting your body, your brain, and your breath. So by having connection upward, feeling that higher wisdom, feeling that awareness, receiving in that wisdom, and taking a moment to breathe with that. And then you move your arms downward and you connect with the earth energy. Now having your palms again pointing downward, there's lots of reasons for this, but for now just try it out for yourself. Feel your feet planted on the ground. Feel your hands pointing down to the earth. We're connecting now with the earth element, the earth treasure. Take some moments to breathe that in. Feeling connected to the earth, feeling grounded. So we've taken that wisdom of higher energy, the awareness, and grounded it onto earth and inside our bodies by focusing our feet and our hands to the grounded nature of earth energy and the earth treasure. Then we take that and we move it into our hearts and our stomach where we digest. And we connect ourselves to these three centers inside of our body. This connects us to the earth. This connects us to the higher, the higher energy of humanity coming from our heart, from our compassion, and then feeling that upward connection, which is our third center in our body, feeling higher wisdom. So take a moment to breathe with that. So we're connecting their three treasures. So I'll review that again. So we reach upward, feeling the connection to higher wisdom, breathing that in, creating a nice bubble, an aura of that higher wisdom, planting it into the ground with our second earth treasure. And then coming into our bodies, our heart, our stomach, our abdomen, digesting that inside of our bodies and feeling that connection to ourselves as a person, and then extending that outward to the rest of humanity. And the reason that you're turning your hands outward again is you're reflecting outward all that love that you just connected with, from awareness and groundedness and the truth, the nature of our bodies and our wisdom, feeling that connection. So that's that awareness and working with your three treasures, heaven, earth, and humanity. Thank you for joining me